So let's start with a disclaimer. I'm not a professional. I'm not a trainer. I'm just working on years of experience with horses. This is the first time I'm dealing with a highly opinionated 3-year-old. What I'm trying to do here is just teaching her to lead nicely with me. When I first got her, Connie was very nervous. She was shy, closed off, and didn't really want to have anything to do with anyone. However, she soon came out of her shell when she realised that I was going to let her be the horse that she wanted to be. But when she started to come out of her shell, so did all the little quirks that came with her. We couldn't just walk nicely to the field. She would drag me everywhere, as she is doing now. I did everything with the lunge line so that I could keep at a safe distance from her when she did things like this. Being at the end of the lunge line allowed her to express herself at the end of it and keep me safe. But this is what we did. I was an average Joe with my first spicy pony, just teaching her to walk nicely. And we did this for a few weeks. She was learning my moves and I was learning hers. But we finally got it. She would walk by my side, either on my left or my right, whilst I was chatting to her the whole time. We did a lot of walk to halt and halt to walk transitions and a lot of circles. Now, the circles are there because Connie would start walking in front of me. Now, I do not want to be dragged anywhere. So every time she would start to get ahead of me, I would turn. And so she would have to turn with me. Those circles would happen quite frequently for the first week or so until she would stop and stand by my side nicely where I wanted her to be. Again, we had the lunge line because she was still very spooky and unsure of her surroundings and herself. So with the lunge line, she was able to spook at whatever she wanted, and I would be able to stand, let her go, but she would always come back to me. So we were starting to definitely build a bond and build some trust. She would see me as the safe place to be. Now, as much as I didn't want her dragging me, I didn't want to have to drag her either. So I wanted to establish a word, a command, and some body language that allowed her to see that I wanted to walk forward. I don't want to have to drag her everywhere.
Good girl. Handstand. Good. Good girl. That's better. Ready? And walk on. Connie. Good girl.
So she soon learnt that when I wanted her to stand, she would stand by my side and not swing her quarters either left or right. And when I wanted to walk on, she would walk by my side with me. I wanted this to be a partnership, not a dictatorship. I wanted us to work together. We did this every day for several weeks, to the point where she was being absolutely fantastic to lead. We even had several children walk her to and from the field and stables, and she was an absolute princess. It takes time, it doesn't happen overnight.